Hey everyone, if you understand pay-per-call, the industry, what's it mean? It means make somebody's phone ring, right? So they're going to pay you for all those leads, whether they convert or not. Just comes down to how you set it up. Anyway, let's say I choose some industry and it's like homeopaths, and I realize that every time they get a new client in the door who works out with them, they resonate, then that client's going to be worth about $1,500 to $2,000 a year for the homeopath. So every time they get a new client, they're going to make like $2,000 over the year. Okay, with that in mind, by the way, where you would get the websites that make this the easiest is from website-installer.com. That's because websites from here write using GPT, so they write better than humans write. And then they allow full-scale monitoring by we watch video recordings of people who go through the sites, and we teach our websites what their goals are, page by page, so that the web pages fight for goals. So anyway, let me come back to this. First, I go to GPT and I literally ask it, what are the best cities in the U.S. for homeopathy if you're going to be a homeopath? And it tells me. And I think, okay, this one's really big. I don't want to compete too soon. I want to build up to it. Portland, Oregon, most of the people are out walking about, so they just kind of walk into the shops, not so much online. Boulder, oh, that's great. They have to drive in the mountains, so they're going to check on their phone before they drive. I'm going to go with Boulder. And so when I step into it, I do a dummy check. Boulder, yeah, they get about 40 monthly clicks, but that's just for that exact keyword, but they're still homeopathy. Boulder CO for Colorado gets 135 clicks a month. Then there's homeopathy Boulder gets another 28, and I can log in and see more results. Anyway, they get hits. These hits are worth something because the leads are worth something. Anything that's going to bring an average $2,000 a year for every person who joins your group, if somebody were to send those people my way, I'd be happy to pay them 100 or 150, let's say 100 up front. For the guys who convert, I'd certainly be willing to pay like $25 for every guy, whether they convert or not, because I know that if I talk to 4 of them, 1 of them will convert on average, long as they're good leads. So check it out. There's enough volume, okay? And everybody who visits, clicks any result, they click something. And the difficulty is low, and there's no paid clicks. That means it's going to be so easy to compete. So what I'm going to do now is what? I'm going to visit the web pages that show up for things like that to see what they're like. I'm going to take a closer look at them. And especially down here in the organic section, because of course that's the kind of thing we're really interested in. So I'm seeing stuff like this. What am I seeing? I'm seeing Boulder Natural Health. I'm seeing Homeopathy School International. I'm seeing some other ones. That's where I want to be. So when I go looking, I can look up the individual sites to see how many pages they have per site. Only 11, only 16 pages, only 17 pages, only 2 that have to do with homeopathy, and none that have to do with homeopathy for a site that is actually up there. I thought there would have been, there are 11. Okay. Now, what I know is this, 11 pages. I mean, I can make 11 pages in half an hour or an hour with GPT that are completely awesome. So I can catch up with all the work they ever did in an hour or two, and that helps me be competitive. Okay, what pages am I going to create? Well, I just go look up lists of what people search for on Google and what that means they search for also. And I'm going to create pages about these individual topics. So it won't take any time. I'll just work through them, all the interesting, relevant pages that apply to the site I'm creating. And guess what? It's going to be done real fast. Same day for sure. And I've got more angles to go after. I can do some for homeopathy, some for homeopathic practitioner, related terms for that. Some for homeopath, related terms for that. How's that? So I'm going to be done in no time, same day. And so again, if you come back to this site, you can have us do it for you. That's professional services. Or you can get one of the new release templates yourself and do it by watching the videos to see how. Okay, really cool. So guess what? Once we have all this up and running, when people start landing on the site, we actually record how they act on the site, what they do, what they're looking for, all that kind of thing. And so I am seeing someone else go through my site who has no idea I recorded them, but it's legal. I get to record them. So here's the thing, they're also anonymous. This is just a dummy name until I start to add details for this particular client. Having said that, let me step here. Okay, I can go to the website and reproduce what they did. I can see if they clicked a link and it was a 404 error, I can go log into the back end. I can fix it. Not just that, I can match the IP address of the guy who did the search at that time, and I see, okay, ends in .16.11. I come here, ends in .16.11. Alabama, guess what? Is Alabama appropriate for the website? And the answer is yep. Welcome Birmingham. That's Birmingham, Alabama. So the website's talking about Birmingham. Funny thing is, this website was already ranking enough to get some traffic to it, even though it's just using dummy company information so far, because we haven't plugged in real people, and we're not even going to stick with Birmingham, actually. We're going to move this to Boulder, right? Because that's what we looked up. So it's amazing how much we can do already with these websites. They want immediately to rank and get traffic. And if this guy had seen a phone number pop up, because we do pop-ups, then he could have called the phone number on the spot. You know, how's that for amazing? So anyway, there you go. We've got all the information we need. So for you to set up a lifestyle secondary income for yourself, go get a new release or a professional service, walk through our videos. If you get a new release, or else have us do all the work for you to make your website work for you. And then you can take it over from there. You can go in and monitor. You can see how things are going. You can let us know if you see anything weird. Other than that, you can decide if you want to add more pages for more topics and do more things. Really, really simple, because you just put in what you want the robots to write for, and they write for you, literally in no time at all. And you don't need to know anything about the topic yourself. How's that for cool? Yeah, so we'll see you at website-installer.com. Pick your weapons and hop on it. If you got any questions, give me a call, and we'll take care of you and get you rolling so that you're moving in the right direction for the goal you have. If you want to see more about this in more detail, I did do another video same day. Check out my channel, and it's a longer video that goes through this exact same stuff. Just in a lot more detail so you can comprehend it better. And with that, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. If you like this video, thumbs it up. And I will see you on the inside.